What is baseball and why is it the nerdiest sport out there? There's nothing more American than this game. It's an absolute menagerie of numbers and statistical data. We are here with the Portland Pickles during their Juneteenth baseball game to talk to their experts about how statistical data is not only used in the show, but also used in baseball as a whole. Historically, baseball measured player performance by analyzing statistics such as batting average and on-base percentage for batters and earned run average and strikeouts for pitchers. New technologies and advancement in sonar allow for sabermetrics to help the players grow their skills and be more productive on the field. These are the analysts who look at all of this information and figure out what all of it means.
My name is Grady Benton, and I do data analytics for the Portland Pickles.
My name is Ben Shepard, and I also do data analytics for the Portland Pickles.
I heard that you collect data using something called TrackMan. What is TrackMan and how does it work?
For the season, we get this system TrackMan all calibrated, so it's kind of taking the photo of the field and just kind of getting everything ready for a strike zone, miles per hour, exit velocity. So it's all like regular metrics that are able to use for in-game statistics.
So there's, like you said, there's sensors around the stadium. There's a main one right by home plate on top of the press box that just tracks velocity, spin rate, and all types of metrics from players throughout the game.
What do you do with all this data? What is it used for and how is it implemented?
We do it a lot for scouting and roster construction. So before the season, we were looking at all these guys. This is a college summer league, so we looked at all of their college stats and talked to our general manager, Mags, and talked to him about who's doing well, who's doing not. And then during the season, we kind of do it game by game scouting reports. So we use the data we get from TrackMan and then give it to the coaches for their next game the next day.
We've been able to work with the coaches to build scouting reports to their liking, finding stuff they like, finding stuff they don't like, and merging that to create an accurate scouting report that will help them to be better on the field each series.
Using the player data, coaches and general managers can take the scouting reports and put it to good use on the field. Meet Mark Magdaleno, the general manager of the Portland Pickles.
The data for this series is an example against Cowlitz. We'll get our data from 643 and they'll go over it, they'll print it out, they'll send it to us. So we'll actually have what we term in the old days as spray charts for every hitter, what their tendencies are on fastballs, breaking balls, where they hit certain pitches, what pitches strike them out. We also learn what their pitchers are going to throw against us. So we use data in our meeting that's going on right now, and we're going over all the pitchers, all the hitters, and getting ready for the ball game tonight. There is a story with data. The game is a story. It starts in the first inning and doesn't end until somebody gets the final out. So the data can tell you the story in the sense of, again, what are tendencies, what are the expectations, how can you pitch somebody to make this, the end of the story, something that you like and that you're willing to do again.
Data storytelling isn't just at the forefront of baseball, but at the forefront of America as well. Data telling stories really matters. It's fitting that we're here during the Juneteenth game. As the story goes, Juneteenth is a Black American holiday which memorializes June 19, 1865, as being the day when 250,000 enslaved Black Africans in the state of Texas, the last place which allowed slavery at the end of the American Civil War, were declared free by the United States Army. The data of them being freed, the information of their integration into the United States moved slowly, but it eventually got there. Speaking of integration, I found it very serendipitous that 2024 marks the year that Negro League Baseball, the segregated league for African American players, this data set gets integrated into the more famous and more popular Major League Baseball league data set. Players such as Satchel Paige and Josh Gibson are now alongside Babe Ruth and Joe DiMaggio for some of the greatest players of all time. It's very important to remember that the inclusion of data or the exclusion of data marks how we see reality, and now that all of the data from the Negro Leagues has been integrated, we can see players for how truly great they were. I'd like to thank the Pickles organization and Comcast for helping make this video possible. More information on sports statistics and data analysis can be found at omsi.edu/explore.